So what you're walking on up here are hazelnut shells. And Oregon is one of the largest hazelnut producing regions in the world. And at the farm in Fall City, all of our pathways were covered with hazelnut shells. We would sell them so you could have them for your pathways. We would get 5 or 6 truckloads per year. Each truckload had about 65,000 pounds of shells on them. They were really big trucks. We don't have a place to unload a truck quite that big anymore, so it's sort of the last vestige of the shells. The reason we use them is because I like the way they look and sound in the foot. All right, a little more scratch and sniff. You want to squeeze, sniff, pass it along. You might recognize this smell as it comes by. One out there. Anybody recognize it yet? Smell a little bit like celery. Oh. You know, celery has a curved stem for the peanut butter, the cream cheese. Lavish, that's what this is. Lavish has a hollow stem. You can actually cut pieces of lavish stem and use it as a straw to flavor your Bloody Mary on the way into your mouth. That's pretty good. We're going to be incorporating the lavish somewhat differently today. We are going to be incorporating it with your crab. All right, anybody need some extra time? This is plain garden time. Watch this, ready? You see time fly? All right, so if you took all the herbs in the world, put them in one big pile, and smelled them, I am fully convinced it would smell like plain garden time. It's sort of deep, woodsy, mysterious, light, refreshing. Makes me feel good when I smell it. Sort of the epitome of all herbs. We're going to be braising the beef. You were waiting for me to talk about beef. You were getting worried that we're going to be braising the beef in with the thyme tonight. And this next one, this is my favorite herb in the whole world. So you take that perfect epitome of an herb, thyme. You add the fresh cleanness of lemon. You variegate the leaf. You have an herb that looks good, smells good, tastes good. I mean, what more can you possibly ask out of a plant? I like to boil up pasta, add a little butter, chop up lemon thyme. Very simple little side dish. If you aren't into cooking, you can wear it as a boutonniere. You can wear it just behind your ear. We are going to be incorporating it today with your beets. How was dinner? It's good. We're on dessert. All right, this is dessert. This is Angelica. Angelica archangelica. It's a biennial. What that means is it comes up in the spring. It has a very happy summer and fall. Dies down in the winter. Comes up the next spring. Throws up a big flower stalk. The flower goes to seed. The plant dies, and the next year it comes up from the seed. It's growing over there, right there. It has a 2-year life cycle. It's Angelica archangelica is the Latin name. It's been used as a woman's herb for centuries. It's great with a candied stem. And it comes up at the same time as rhubarb. So we're going to be combining rhubarb and angelica. Let's see, what should I do next? Lemon balm. See, here in the Pacific Northwest, one of the things that we try to do at the Herbfarm, well, that we do at the Herbfarm, is serve local seasonal foods. And I have yet to see a fully producing lemon tree anywhere in somebody's front or backyard. So anytime we find something that has lemon, like the lemon thyme, or in this case, this is lemon balm, we use it because it adds a nice accent that lemon could, but can't because we don't use it. So this is lemon balm. It's relative of the mint family, but it doesn't spread quite so badly as mint. It doesn't spread by runners. It spreads by seeds. So as long as you keep it cut back once or twice a year, you should be safe on keeping it contained. It's wonderful in baths and showers. If you're like me, you don't have time to wait for that bathtub to fill up. You just take showers. You can use it as a scrub in the shower. It's very invigorating. We are making little donuts out of it today. And then last but not least, a little bit of fennel. Fennel is a hardy perennial. What that means is it comes up in the spring, it has a very happy summer and fall, dies down in the winter, comes up the next year, year after year after year. Now, if you went to the nursery in the springtime to get yourself a fennel plant, you get this cute little fuzzy dust moppy-like thing that you'd want to put in the front of your garden so you could pet it all the time. But it does grow 8 to 10 feet tall, so it's really a back-of-the-garden kind of guy. When it gets to its full height, it develops big yellow flowers that look a lot like dill. Each little piece of the flower turns into a fennel seed, like the chewy licoricey thing you find in Italian sausage. So you can eat the leaves, you can eat the flowers, you can eat the seeds. In the process of going from flower to seed, the yellow part of the flower falls off, sort of like yellow snow. Not that kind of stuff. And you can collect it. It's called fennel pollen, and you can eat that as well. We're going to be incorporating the fennel with chocolate tonight.